Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Today's video, we'll be checking out Quincy, my first liberation unit that I obtained from the liberation section. Out of the three ones, this is the first one that I chose. Now, let's find out how strong is she compared to, a lot of other burst 2 in existence. Now, Quincy is a missileless supporter who uses a submachine gun. Quite rare, I would say. There's not much meta characters that actually uses submachine gun. So this is going to be quite interesting, and we'll see if, she can compare or compete with other notable heavy damage dealers burst 2. So let's go.
Come on, do I look like a heinous criminal to you? Where are we off to today? At long last, I'm gonna escape! Show them no quarter! Hi, instructor.
Okay, so first things first, we're gonna jump into Union shooting range. So I'm just gonna straight up swap her around with Dola because I think that's going to be the fair comparison. Her skills are quite similar to Dola, but I'm just curious who will be able to provide more damage. So as you can see, we have Litter, we have Quincy, we have a Scarlet, Modernia, and also Drake. So hopefully do a bunch of testing and show you guys the results at the end. Okay, so looking at the battle right now, so I put Quincy at the most left position. Being a minigun, I think hit rate is going to benefit for her if you have that cube, right? But right now she's cubeless. No cubes are involved. And looks like I might be able to break a new record right here. So let's see. My record for this particular Union raid is going to be 54 million. And I might be able to shy away and beat that right now. So that is a new score. Okay. Wait, no, it's not. 58 million is a new record. Okay, I wonder who I used to get there. So we're going to try to investigate shortly. But for now, these are the damage statistics. So, a couple of things to note. Quincy herself doesn't do that much. You can see she does slightly less than Litter. Okay, so that's to be expected. She's a supporter after all. Litter is also a supporter, but Litter do have a higher skill. My Quincy is at 4. She's at 554, except for the burst skill. 4.1 million. Not too bad, but her job is to buff the damage dealers. In this case, we have Scarlet at 20.3 million and we have Modernia at 19.5 million. Okay, so what if I swap Dola around? Is she doing more damage than Dola? That's just the thing that I want to find out. Now the reason why I'm comparing her with Dola is because they have very similar skill on skill 2, this particular one, where for hers, you can see the cooldown is every 8 seconds, but this affects 2 ally units with the highest attack. In this case, her attack is going to increase by 11.63% for 5 seconds. So the cooldown is 8 seconds and this lasts for 5 seconds, so there's a little bit of downtime right there, but still, comparatively, if you look at Dola's skill, Dola's ability is this one right here. Dola's skill boosts everyone, you can see affects all allies, and attack increased by 12.12% for 5 seconds, but this one the cooldown is 10 seconds. So a little bit of difference right there. One affects the 2 attacker with the highest damage, one affects everyone. So I'm trying to find out who will be able to dish out more damage overall. Okay, so we have 10 seconds left. Let's see if we break the record for this particular one. 10 seconds. So we're trying to break about 55 million, which is from Quincy's record. Looks like it's relatively close. I would say the damage is really similar. Okay, so you can see right now I was able to do 54.9 million. Alright, so jump into the damage and try and comparatively give you guys a gauge right here, right? Alright, so first things first, let's do the comparison with the previous battle. So as you can see, comparing Dola to Quincy is going to be much more straightforward. Quincy does less damage. Alright, whether you like it or not, she does less compared to Dola. Now, that's going to be the 1 million difference, almost 1.5 million. But notice a little is going to do more when Dola is in the team. Makes more sense because Dola buffs everyone while Quincy doesn't. But when we compare Scarlet and Modernia, now you can see Scarlet and Modernia definitely do have the damage boost increased significantly from 18 million to 20 million. So definitely that. And also Drake seems to do less damage when Quincy is in the team because Quincy only buffs 2 attackers with the highest attack, while Dola is still buffing Drake in this case, I assume. And that's why Drake was able to do 7 as opposed to 6 million. So overall, Quincy actually does a little bit more damage. Alright, so let's swap things around a little bit. This time we're gonna use Scarlet and LaPlace, because Modernia can be quite RNG depending on how many enemies are clumped up in her ultimate circle, so that can be a bit difficult to determine. So we're going to try LaPlace alongside with Scarlet. Now obviously with this team, LaPlace is going to do slightly less because there's no bosses here. LaPlace is only strong when there's bosses. She can do pierce and touch. But let's have a look. Fair comparison. Alright, so now this is with LaPlace. You can see, oh, she did way less. 22 million on Scarlet, 7.1 million on LaPlace. So let's go, we compare this to the next one, which is with Dola. Okay, so let's see if Dola will be able to get way more damage or not. 46 million. And I think we get more damage with Dola this time around. Okay, so I think it makes a lot of sense. So here's a theory here that I have. Again, because LaPlace did so little, so the percentage increase is not so high to justify using this team. So you can see Scarlet, surprisingly Scarlet did the same damage with Dola as well. Surprisingly, 22 million on both, okay. At least you can see LaPlace do more when Quincy is buffing her. But Drake was able to do more because Drake and LaPlace are like so close in terms of damage. So you can see right here LaPlace has 29,000 attack while Drake has 28,000. So I was right. So yeah, in this case, again, because LaPlace did so little, it doesn't justify using her. There's something that I think people have to be careful with. So where does Quincy shine? I believe she shines in a team of 1-1-3. So basically you have 1 burst 1, you have 1 burst 2, and you have 3 burst 3. So those kind of team is gonna where she shines the most. And if you have like Scarlet, Modernia, like Pilgrim units, she's going to shine even more because those burst 3 does a lot. If you have someone like Drake or like other burst 3 that doesn't do as much damage, Dola is still going to be better overall. But definitely Quincy is something that I would love to test out in bosses as well. Alright, so this is with Rupee. Oh man, Rupee just does way more. Rupee does a lot of damage. So if you're looking for overall damage, looks like Rupee is still, because she does a lot of damage on her own, and Scarlet and Modernia's damage boost is not enough to justify the reduction in how much Quincy is doing. So you can see Rupee does insane amount of damage. So if you're looking for overall total damage, it looks like Rupee might be the one to be able to give you a higher damage output. But looks like Quincy might be the second place, followed by Dola, in my humble opinion, if you're running this team in particular. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.